Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing, everybody? Let's see if we're live or not. Looks like we are, except we cannot see anything. Is it just me, or can you not actually see anything? Oh, you can hear fine. Alright, let's get some power in here, get some light. And we'll start the engines. Hopefully everything works. Hey Sleazy, ja do remember you, ja witam, siema. So plan is today to fly to Grand Canyon. And don't crash, unless I really want to crash. Question is, why can I not see anything in the background of the... Okie dokie, hopefully everyone is doing well. Let's see if the parking brake works or not. It did go off. Cool. Alright, let's take off here and we'll head over towards the Grand Canyon, see what it looks like today. This is the... I need to calibrate some stuff. I think this is the updated version of the... I've got wind as well, so that doesn't help. And that can be right, 6,000 feet, is it? Grand Canyon, maybe, yeah. So maybe I'm gonna have a low performance here. Cool, so Grand Canyon should be just straight ahead, so we'll head that way. There's that helicopter now, this is a Piper PA38. I'm actually building a helicopter right now, so... I think I need to adjust the controls because this is the new version now of the Piper, because they just released one from Microsoft. Yeah, it's definitely too sensitive on the controls. So I'm gonna have to reconfigure that. Saying that, I'm gonna do it now because it's gonna annoy the hell out of me here. 2 seconds. Oh, I would need my keyboard, do I? Okay, I don't know why this Grand Canyon area is all this kind of reddish. Oh no, this is maybe an ATC actually. I think this is Grand Canyon on the left. Yeah, so we'll just head towards the big mountains there. Oh, it's coming down. Give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna have to grab my keyboard. I'm coming out of the plane while we're flying. Whee! Uh-oh. Why do I not have engines? What's going on? What did I press? Why do I have a front visual like that? What's going on? I pressed something. Hold on. That's better. What was that sound? Oh. pressed something like 0 or something, you know, some screams came out. What the? Why can I not go to the menu? Huh. Definitely pressed something. Anyway, we'll fly towards the Grand Canyon and see if we can fix something up. Meantime. Oh, there we are. So let's go to settings for a second. Couple minutes. Da, da. I wonder if it still remembers my settings or not, but it doesn't, you see. Set this up to there. To recalibrate my yoke. Oh my gosh, it's like always something to do, isn't it? It's never straightforward. I'm not gonna do calibration now. Just gonna fly it. Yeah, see how it's going down. That's because it's my yoke is not calibrated very well. But anyway, we're gonna fly towards the Grand Canyon. You can just see in the distance there. Yeah, I had the sensitivity set up correctly. Now it's really sensitive again. How is everyone doing? Let's see, anyone watching on YouTube? Oh, a few people watching. Hello, this is very cool, Jakub, thank you. So there's the Grand. Look at that. So we've got all these woods, couple houses, and then just big. Everything just opens up. That's huge. That Grand Canyon. That's a proper Grand Canyon. Now I thought an F-16 when we do fly down a Grand Canyon, I thought we were flying Grand Canyon, but no, really, that's like a valley. This is like proper. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to try that in F-16, see if we can get to this that far. I don't know if you can guys see that, but this is like the opening is crazy. Look at that. Amazing. I have to take a picture. Do you guys any questions? Let's have a look. Look at that Grand Canyon, it's huge. We follow this valley here. That looks like it's where the, yeah, that's where the river used to be. Got a look on the map here, and I can follow that through up north. Yeah, I can see the water still there a little bit. Yeah, I need to see if I can, if NF16 my map goes that far. Of course it's safe, why would it not be safe? And it's a simulator. It just looks really weird, really live, like. Yeah, we do virtual training as well, yeah we do. Grand Canyon is looking good. Nice weather today as well there. I'll change the frequency to Minneapolis and see if we can hear anyone. Maybe too. Well, again, a little bit bouncy here around this, down the valley here. Can you do a flip? I suppose I could. Probably not at this altitude though. Would have to climb up a little bit. Can you put autopilot in a Cessna? Well, this is not a Cessna. And if they had autopilot, you probably could, yeah. This is a Piper PA38. And we are flying down the Grand Canyon right now. Suppose we could try to do a parallel. Oh, we're losing a lot of speed. We yeah, it's high altitude here, so much follow poor. If I cut down a little bit, cut a little bit of fuel so we don't fly there. That's better. We are going to, well, we are inside the Grand Canyon. That's where we're gonna go. Barrel roll. Let's do a barrel roll. Like a fighter jet, yeah? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go, as you do. Aerobatics. Gonna try have to climb here a little bit because we are almost like the Grand Canyon is ending. Should be on the beginning of it. Bit of a winds in here. Oops, supposed to be climbing, I'm gonna crash in a minute. How many flights hours are required to obtain CPL license? Well, to you PPL, you like 40 hours or something, isn't it? For PPL, CPL, then you would have to do your multi-cruise and stuff like that. Not sure exactly, but if you do 40 hours for your PPL, then I will get you flying a little aircraft like that. They don't allow planes there in real life. No, I think the helicopters can fly. I don't think the planes, because obviously they're doing tourist routes or flights with the helicopters. I'm struggling here. I can't. I cannot. I have no power to climb. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? We're gonna crash. With no power to climb, and the wind's pulling me down as well. I literally have no power. This is not right. I'm only like 5,500 feet. I should have enough power to climb. My aircraft is broken. Maybe my calibration is off, and that's why, because it's only 23 RPMs. RPMs are not even that high. Yeah, I think I need to fix my calibration. We're gonna stall here in a minute. I have no power, and Grand Canyon is ending. We're gonna have to crash. Yeah, it's a Microsoft simulator, yeah. Danger. Danger. I can hear me. My engine's gonna... There's no air going over. I'm stalling. No power. Power. Stall. 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 Whoa. We stalled it. Kaboom. My bad, I need to recalibrate, but I think my engine just died. We crashed in Grand Canyon. No, it's not real life, no. My apology, guys. We just crashed in Grand Canyon. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to see if I can calibrate this, because I think my calibration went off, and we can also probably spawn somewhere else. Or just above the Grand Canyon. Oh, I can't see anything. Well, we didn't. Well, we made it to the Grand Canyon, but that's about it. You're gonna have to allow me to calibrate my controls, because I think they're a little bit off. Well, here showing is in the center, but I'll just recalibrate that anyway. What is the axis? I don't think I've got axis on this. Right, so we're gonna spawn us over the Grand Canyon, see if that's any better now. We clearly didn't make it. Know why it spawned us upside down, but here we go. We are flying again. Fire lemon. I'll go you 2-1 in case you don't crash the plane. Thank Ahmed. Thank you, Ahmed. Well, hopefully we won't. Right, where are we here? Should be a Grand Canyon, kind of somewhere here. Yeah, so we were following this. There's some creeks in there. Oh, we're descending. Wow, this is the... That can't be the wind, that must be the camera. There we go, that's better. Now we're flying straight, not sideways. Right, so I think we're gonna follow this river down. That would be definitely better in a fighter jet. Should we go somewhere else, guys? If you want me to go somewhere else, just let me know where we can spawn and go there. No more tricks. Yeah, I'm using a real-time weather, yeah. Real-time weather. Okay, we're gonna turn right. If you want to go somewhere else, let's go somewhere else, a little bit lower terrain, not at 6,000 feet. This engine's got no power at 6,000 feet. Which is not right, it should actually have a little bit more power, but... so if you got any locations around the world you'd like me to go, let me know and we'll go and visit there. Going on in here, like there's some bridge. Places around the world you can see. I know it looks real, but it's not. So if you guys want me to go somewhere around the world, just let me know where. Let's see if we can find your landmarks, your town or house, wherever you live. Just a little fly around today, answering any questions you might have. Greetings from Venezuela. Hello, hello Xavier. Let's go to Venezuela. I've never been there, so let's have a look. I'll just have a look. Is this the dam? Oh, is this that? No, that can't be the dam. Let's have a look what's here, and then we'll maybe go to this Venezuela. That's not this big dam in Grand Canyon they talked about, is it? We're just flying over Grand Canyon still, just... I don't know really, God knows, but this looks like a big dam in here, so that could be... Let's see if we can fly right underneath the bridge. That's probably a bad idea. I'll get underneath and I won't get up again because I have no energy. Oh crap! Oh no, I just crashed into the bridge. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Oh well, that didn't go very well. I actually pooped myself when that happened. I literally shaked. The whole plane shaked in here because we got all the vibrations and everything. Holy moly, I was scared. Unexpected. Yeah, that is a simulator, yeah. Oh wow, that was unexpected. This is kind of tough, I know, right? Let's have a look, Venezuela. What town in Venezuela? Let's see. Need to find some airport in Venezuela. Simon Bolivar. Let's go to that one. V M I. Can't believe I crashed into the bridge. Right. Well, let's get this under control. I'm gonna crash in a minute again. Right, that's supposed to be Venezuela. Right now I'm not sure. Oh wow. Mountains, nothing spawn around the mountains. So let's do a landing, at least a proper landing in Venezuela. Again guys, if you got any airports you'd like me to visit or any towns, countries, let me know. Swimming with a fish now. Yeah, fire lemon, yeah. For a minute we were... How are we doing the fuel? Looks like a full tank on this side. Full tanks of fuel, what the heck? Warp machine, I know, yeah. Simon Bolivar International Airport. That's where we are right now. Yeah, lots of mountains in here, that's for sure. High terrains. The airport's just up ahead. Xavier, Simon Bolivar. Yeah, that's where we're landing. This is so sick, Jude. Rory, thanks, Rory. Right, so that's just coming into the London. Will this help with real flying? Of course it does. Big style. You'll be surprised how much you can actually learn from... oh, we went too fast for once. Yeah, you can learn a lot in flying. Oh, there's another runway. I'm going... That's weird. It's like runways like that. Yeah, you can learn flying in a simulator. You can even talk to ATC. I'm actually connected to Boston Center, but I'm not really hearing anything, so we'll get some flaps in. That's quite weird, flying over the terminal to London here. Must be really low approaches. Here I go, coming in. Smooth landing. I still need to calibrate stuff. This is still not okay. We still need a little bit tweaks. Tivat Airport in Montenegro. Really nice, right? Cool, let's go there. Let's see what's a Kaikao code for that. Look, LY. LYTV. Why does it keep spawning me upside down? What the hell, man? Yeah, life. I tell him to spawn me on approach to the airport, he spawns me upside down. What the hell is the airport now? Well, there's a lot of terrain again. I bet the airport is behind me, is it? I've got no idea. No, I think the airport is just past this. No way, that's the airport. The hell is the airport? Supposed to spawn me on approach to the airport and I don't even see that. Oh, there it is. I'm right, flying the wrong way. What is this aircraft? There's like no power in it. What altitude is this? Someone tells me Montenegro altitude above the sea level. Surely it's I'm on at about 1,000 feet now, right? Yeah, I think we're good. Right, so how the hell does spawn me on approach? Let's go fly this direction. Challenging for bigger jets down land there. Yeah, I can imagine. I might have to try that in my Boeing 737 simulator. It looks like a lot of high terrain, and you coming in. I would have to get a chart to see actual arrival for this, but oh, I can see that runway. Yeah, so that's wow, that's definitely something I'm gonna look at my Boeing, because you go high terrain, so you'll be coming in hot, either that or you'll be following this valley, and you still have a look at the charts. What is the actual procedure here? But that is beautiful. That looks nice. Maybe I'll jump on the 77 later and try that. A few clouds today in here. Looks so realistic. Extra challenge. It's a wind, a little bit of blowing here for sure today. It's fun to fly, especially when you do aerobatics in tutorial. Montenegro, baby. I think my dad was here before in Montenegro. He worked on the big boats. I'm pretty sure he said he's been somewhere here. Right, let's bring that speed down a little bit fast. Hey, Raleigh, yeah, it's a simulator one. Yeah, arrivals through the mountains, yeah. It looks like there's valley there, so that looks nice, like you would follow the valleys and then come out around the corner, left turn. It looks really nice. I'm gonna have to try this for sure. I'll actually look at the charts in a minute. I've got charts on the tablet. I might fly on Monday to Auburn and, for the real in the same aircraft. Could be nice weather, so hopefully that's the plan. I'll normally, not the live stream, but I'll normally record in a GoPro and put on YouTube videos. And a TikTok channel, I suppose, as well. So can always watch it later on my flight to Auburn. Right, LYTV. Let's see if we can pull up the charts for that. YTV. I'm gonna add the favorites as well so I can look it up later. So runway 32, there's only one runway. Okay, yeah, so it looks like... Alright, so it's actually approach from the other side. So this is approach from the opposite side to me. So it's coming over the water, right in between those mountains here. And then, oh wow, and a left turn on the final. NDB, right? Yeah, so let's take off here quickly. Where is this? Land at Venice, Trondheim Airport. Yeah, we can do. Let me just take off quickly. I just want to see this. Because it looks like I'm going to be on the... When I do that in the Boeing later on, it looks like we're going to be coming right in the... Yeah, I'm definitely going to... I might even today. If you guys watch it, just make sure you join the TikTok, subscribe or whatever. If I fly on the Boeing later on today or tonight, you might be able to join and see the arrival. And the big Boeing 737. I'm just following the arrival. This is actual arrival from the other side, but yeah, it looks like it's just between those two hills there. So not too bad. The one on the right here is 1,391 meters tall. And obviously we've got a huge one here, so it's quite nice. So you're coming in straight in, and then you do 3.4 miles out, you start moving around a little bit and getting onto the final. Multiple terrain, penetration located. Nice. Cool, where are we going? Venice. Let's have a look. Have we got ICAO code for this at all? If you type, if you're still with me, if you type the airport, Trondheim Airport, and the ICAO, ACAO at the end, and send it to me, see me what it is, and then I'll spawn it there. There's different one where they go through mountains, then a turn. You can check on YouTube posts. Must be maybe from the other side as well, but it's no published approach. Well, at least it's not showing here. So there's some arrivals, maybe some arrivals. Arrivals. Yeah, maybe not. It's still quite cool. Just ICAO, so it's India Charlie Alpha Oscar. ICAO code. And I should give you a 4-digit code. And then I'll just type that in and we'll be at the airport. The world is so vast, huh? Imagine all those places people live in. Imagine seeing them in real life. Well, I can do that in the simulator. What at the end? Sure, I've been at the airport, Trondheim. Where's that? Trondheim Airport. No, that's a simulator. Buko. Oh, Norway, yeah. I thought so. Okay, its code is ENVA. Let's type that in. And we are in Norway. Lots of water. And airport up ahead. Norway is beautiful. I haven't been there, but I've done some flying in the sim before up in north of Norway where you can see aura and all this kind of stuff down the mountains. The view is amazing. Nice country. I think it might be cold in there most of the time. I don't know. Do you get good summers in there, guys, or is it just kind of weather like in here, like in Scotland? Most of the 16 degrees average and freezing winds. How much does it cost to build a sim like that? It really depends how far do you want to go. It could be 5 grand, it could be 10 grand. Why is bro driving, texting and driving? Why not? I used to be talking on the phone when I was flying real planes. How much does it cost to build this? Quite good but cold, yeah, I thought so, yeah. Thief though. Everyone thinks it's real. It's like the sim is so good. Everyone thinks it's real. Everywhere we went so far is beautiful weather. No winds, no crazy winds anyway. No thunders. So where else should we go? Where else in the world we should go? Get some flapski. Kevin, this is a Piper PA38 Tomahawk. Yeah, I definitely need to calibrate my controls. Trim is... Oh, yes. They released a new version of the aircraft for the simulator, so I haven't really got a chance to get it fully properly set up and calibrated. Alright, where else should we go? How about Gibraltar? Gibraltar is nice. Has anyone been to Gibraltar? Got big rock, nice, really nice arrival as well. With the road crossing the main runway. If you haven't heard about it, then I don't know where you live, but yeah, it's there's the rock. So normally when you're arriving, I will do arrival like a commercial aircraft. Am I still connected to that? Somehow too quiet here. I'm not connected, that's why. We're connected to Casablanca radar. Why not getting it? Am I too far or what? Right, this is the Gibraltar, this is the big rock. See delivery, and I can see the control, but I'm not getting any. But normally in real life, you're coming in into the bay here, and then you turn right towards the runway, which you can't see until you come around the final corner. Really tricky one. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm not here anymore. I'll have to spawn maybe at the airport to try it. Right, that's gonna make a little bit of a turn now for the runway. We are at Gibraltar, the airport where the road with the cars crossing the main runway. So this is the runway just coming up there. This is an actual plane, but it's a simulator. But it is actual real metal plane. I get some flaps. Why there's an aircraft on the runway? Get off, mate. I'm coming in. I just have to go over them. Would be a nice place to fly a helicopter here to land on all those cruise ships. There's an aircraft. Well, yeah, this is the road, look. This is the road that cars are driving. We're gonna go. There we are. We're just gonna go where the cars are driving.
Orange 3, Tango Golf Gamma, 325. Hello, we're the contact maintain 350.
Yeah, we'll take a road and we'll just taxi it on the car road. How much does it cost? I can't remember. 6,000-7,000 pounds maybe. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, I cannot. I think I hooked up the sign here, the post or something. Oh crap. I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to spawn somewhere else.
Variable 350 or 330? Roger, variable 350.
Okay, where else should we go, girls and boys?
4, 5, 6.
Where else should we go? Because we go stuck in Gibraltar here at the taxiway for the cars. I cannot move. I cannot do reverse either. I don't have reverse thrust. Australia. Yeah, let's go Australia. We're going to Sydney. Or anywhere else, where else in Australia? What is Sydney code? I can't remember. We actually did the world flight last year in November. We flew around the world from Sydney to Sydney. 42 flights over 7 days, non-stop, day and night. Okay, let's go to Melbourne. Again, we crashed. Oh, it's dark in Melbourne today. Change time of zone. Oh, we'll fly at night. That must be the city centre of Melbourne because it's got lots of buildings on the right. I don't know how much you can guys see at night, but put a night of lights inside here so we can actually see inside a little bit. Plane. Yes, I am a pilot in real life as well. It's a little bit windy here today in Melbourne. Let's go better crosswind. So we'll do a touch and go and then we'll head towards the city centre and see how that looks. How fast are we going right now? I'm going 80 knots, so not very fast at all. Wow, it's a proper crosswind in Melbourne. What's the winds in Melbourne right now? Maybe I should have gone for the other runway, but anyway. This is like flying a real plane but without the fear factor. Yeah, true. I'll be flying a real plane on Monday. He's in bed, but it's super cold. Okay, you've got different times. Whether you go bloody summer in when it's Christmas here, and we, yeah, because I remember my friend moved to New Zealand, and we were in bloody cold snow, and he was doing a barbecue in his short in January, December. So that'll be your winter, I think now, isn't it? Look how crosswind it is. It's literally pushing me off the runway. I need to turn a little bit towards the runway. The landing lights are on. Yeah, they are. That's good. Yeah, winter. I thought so. A bit fast here as well. So, oh, crosswind we've got. Oh wow, sloppy runway. A runway disappears. You can just see the light disappearing. It's quite cool. The longest landing in the world. Where's my landing lights? Oh, they are there. It's just rubbish. I need to adjust that too. Alright, let's see if we can take off quickly and then go towards the city center. If you want to go somewhere else, guys, let me know. And we'll put a daylight in a minute too, because I can't really see much. Let's see if we can quickly spawn over the town. That looks like a city center right there somewhere. I think it's huge, huh? Right, let's go there. Oh crap, building! Spawn right in the center of the buildings. Tall buildings in Melbourne. Oh well, there we go. We just managed to miss. Oh, there's a stadium. What stadiums go blue and red in Melbourne? Is that rugby? I bet it's rugby. It's all Australia is all about rugby anyway, isn't it? Acapulco. Yeah, the airport's got. There was 2 runways. I think I've landed on the shortest runway. Yeah, look at this, blue and red. Probably overspeeding it a little bit. Ooh, bring the power down. Oh, there is another stadium. And there is another stadium, and there is another, and my phone is ringing. Okay, I don't have time to answer that. Yeah, there's a couple stadiums right here. Right, let's go daylight. See what Melbourne looks in the daylight like. Whee! It's windy, that's for sure. They wobble like crazy in here. That's probably because I did a bottle. An altitude indicator will go crazy, so I would have to reset that. Well spotted, well spotted. Yeah, I'm in Melbourne now, yeah. Flying too low, I know, right? There's a crane on top of this building in Melbourne. When I finish my helicopter simulator, then we can land on those buildings as well. Cagliari? Allegri, isn't it? Italy. Actually, it's looking nice, Melbourne. Nice tall buildings. Right, so we had a couple different suggestions, so let's have a look. Italy would be nice. We're gonna head to the Italy in a minute. Another phone call. Okay, so one of them say Acapulco. I don't know if it's day or not. Acapulco, let's have a look. Am I ever bored flying? Not really. Maybe in a simulator sometimes, but not in real life. MMAA. So there, no, bloody hell, Acapulco at night again. So let's do the daylight. Well, not much to see in Acapulco except lots of water and a long island or whatever that is. And then we'll go to Italy shortly. Driving rig, nice. A real time? No, really no. Just keep changing time so we fly in the day. We did just one flight at night to Melbourne, but we'll just do a low pass over Acapulco now. And then we're gonna go to Italy. Nice sim ramps, thank you. Or wherever Hurricane Eric is. I don't know where it is. Have a look where it is and tell me, then I'll fly it and see what happens. Look at the weather map and tell me, can you get hours in flight time using sims? Yes, if they certified sims, then you can. There is some bad weather there. It doesn't look like exactly like hurricane. It looks like a cloud of rain, but doesn't look interesting, that's for sure. Acapulco today. Yeah. Did I just see a thunder? No way. Should we fly into that cloud? Right, this is the airport here, so we'll just... I don't have a weather radar, so I have no idea what that is, but looks dodgy. Probably just a shower of rain. Either that or is some hurricane. Western Mexico, Oaxaca. Right, so look, I'm getting turbulence already. I'm just getting close to that. Okay, let me just have a look. I will go to the Italy, I promise. Oaxaca. Oaxaca. It's MMOX. Let's have a look. If we get a bad weather or not. Yeah, the Acapulco just changed into really poor weather. It's just like nice over the airport, and then you just got this big cloud of rain. Which makes me not see where I'm going, to be honest. Not very interesting, not very nice. A bit of a waves as well. Yeah, you can't really see much. Right, I'm gaining less and less visibility here. I can't even see where I'm going. Just a bit of a terrain here. Right, let's go to the Mexico. Kajung. Oh, there's some... Oh, wow. It's a bit dark in here, like. There's definitely some weather going on in here. Not very hurricane plane, not at all, no. Well, we're not going to probably see much, to be honest, in here. We're in Mexico now. And it's... Well, I've been told it's very hurricane here, so let's have a look. Yeah, oh wow, I just saw the thunder. Oh, Mexico is so high altitude again. It's gonna struggle here at all. Anyway, let's fly towards the clouds and see what happens. Oh my, I'm losing power. I'm losing power again. I can see the runway, I can always crash land into the runway, but... Let's see. So I'm flying that direction, so... Can I get a weather in here or not? I can do the weather on the older charts. Right, so what we'll do, doesn't really look that bad. It's really cloudy and poor. Oh, the weather just reloading. Right, let's go to like a crazy altitude above the clouds, hopefully, maybe not. Probably will lose my conscious so high. Yeah, literally inside the clouds. 12,000 feet. You can get so disorientated without looking at the grounds inside the clouds. That's where you rely on instruments. Now my instrument doesn't really work. Showing me I'm side. Well, I am sideways, but it's definitely off a little bit. Could probably quickly reset my gauges so I can see where I'm flying. I'm literally inside a cloud right now. My gauges are not working. I can hear engines pulling up, so I think I might be descending. Yeah, I'm in a kind of spiral descent right now, I think. Right, that's the instruments working again, so now I can see where I'm going. What do you want me to do? Can you fly Boeing 757? I can fly 737. Please do a double barrel. Do a flip. Alright, let's go. Actually, I could do a spin. That's probably more fun. Let's I'm overspeeding the aircraft right now a little bit, but let's stall it and see if we can do this. But that means yeah, okay, well, I'll just reset my gauges and then you ask me to do that thing again. So, right, let's do a spin. That didn't really work, but yeah. Try that again. The aircraft doesn't even want to spin. Alright, let's go to Italy. Yeah, I'm going to Cagliari. Cagliari. Can't even say that. Calagri, isn't it? Something like that. So for this we're looking L. Come on. L. India, Echo, Echo. There's Italy. Italiana. When I fly Boeing 77, I might fly later on today. I want to try this approach that we did. Right, where do you want me to go in Italy here? So that's the runway in Calgary. Calgary, is it? That's what I'm saying. Calgary, right? But that looks like a city center there, so let's fly towards the city center. I'm not sure what's there to see, to be honest. There looks like a bit of a water. Oh, God, so that's the town is right on the coastline there. Okay, so let's go. Oh, where about we go to Venice? Wow, I've never been to Venice. We're gonna go to Venice. Right, the Venice simulator. Yeah, it's cloudy, yeah. Look, lots of clouds actually today, yeah. Go upside down. I just did upside down. I'm not doing that again. Not anyway, not right now. I just fixed my gauges and then I went upside down and gauges broke again. Your guys are a bad influence. So after, yeah, I did Yakos, yeah. Peer pressure. This is a simulator, man. Inside real aircraft, vegetarian, real, yeah, as real as it gets. What happens if I cut the fuel? We'll lose the engine. Or one engine actually. What happens if I put the fuel back in? Engine goes back. Guess what? I did that in real life. That was literally for a split second because I accidentally pushed it up. Calgary, Bankango. Why does it look so fake? Well, I don't know. Distracted flying. Make sure, guys, you join, subscribe to the TikTok channel, so when I jump in the Boeing 737 later, you can watch that. Now, so, well, we'll just literally fly in over Calgary right there. I think this is maybe. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. What time is it? 22:04 p.m. Yeah, I want to go to Venice. Let's have a look at Venice. We're in Calgary in Italy. Lipidze, let's go to Venice. Oh, come on. Venice. Oh, this is some kind of weird long bridge in here. And lots of cruise ships. Actually, I don't know what I'm looking here for because I've never been here, but that's a lot of... I think Venice is somewhere I could go on holidays. Ciao Bambino. So we're listening to air traffic controllers on VATSIM. So there's a multiplayer network where people fly around the world. We can see each other and we can talk to traffic controllers. It's actually like in real life. That's how you can learn so much. And not just about flying, but also talk to traffic controllers. Right, let's get down in Venice. We don't have a boat, but we're gonna pretend that we are a boat. We'll get some flaps, we'll get a nice slow flight. And we're gonna hit something again like we did before, hit the bridge. We crashed. Whoa. Junction, T-junction. Whoa, power, power, power. Anyone's from Venice? Pick me up, please, mate. Where are you? PA38. PA38. That says PA38. I flew PA28 on, when did I fly it? Wednesday, I think. Or Tuesday. Oh, Monday. Okay, well, I flew it this week. PA28 for real. Wow, it's like house on top of the houses in Venice, man. Like, how can you even move in there? And just water everywhere. I'm surprised this place is not flooded yet. Well, kinda is actually. Malmo, Sweden. Oh, we could go to Sweden. Malmo, Sweden. Let's have a look. What's the code for that? Yes, it is. Alright, should we go to Sweden? High-Tech Airport. Yeah, I did that. Suppose we could do it again. Okay, let's go to Sweden. More water. It's like everywhere, just water. Oh, no, it's actually not. loading. Nice and green in Sweden. Where is this? Like, where is this? Because there's nothing really here. Nothing happens here. Go to Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Right, well, it's the little airport. Oh, you know what, guys, I like to do is bush flying. Oh, it's like in Malmo is behind us, like a Papua New Guinea, and then you just fly in those little grass strips. That's a bit challenging. Need a coffee? I do need a coffee. You're right there. And I was in the shop this morning and I forgot to buy some, so I'm gonna have to head later on and get some coffee. Clear to land, vegetarian saying, right, okay, we'll do it, clear to land, let's go land. We're a little bit fast, but we'll slow us down. And nothing, I picked the shortest runway. You can see this is like a long runway right there. I'm just going like a little, I'm a small aircraft, so I can do a little short runway for landing, yeah? Short field landing, that's what we'll do. Trim the nose up, flaps 2, this is like, what is this? It's like, oh wow, it's like wobbling here. A little bit fast. There's a little general aviation. Whoa, whoa, wind shear, wind shear! What the hell, man? Oh, right on that crosswind as well, nice. Wow, what's going on? The weather is reloading. I've landed, oh no. Oh well, we got it down on the ground, yeah. I like it. Is this even connected with the main runway? Surely it will be connected, right? Because I know this is obviously a general aviation hangar there. So a couple of aircraft. And they might have this little runway for their own use. Not to use the main terminal, but there is a taxiway here, so we'll taxi to the main runway. Yeah, that was close. It's a bit windy in here. How much did it cost? I don't know, I wasn't counting. Not expensive, maybe 10 grand. 15. Yeah, something around that. I think the projectors and computer was more expensive than the rest of it. Yeah, I would say probably about 10, 15. Maybe 15, 20, because the projectors are expensive and all. That's as real as it gets. So we'll taxi to the main. Where else should we go? Well, I can see the Malmo behind us. I don't know if that's where he wanted us to fly, but that's the airport, obviously, that we were flying to. I'm taxiing like a drunk man. Alright, this is the runway. We're just gonna go right here and then we'll taxi all the way to the main runway. Kenya, Nairobi. Alright, sounds good. Let's do that. You should see the city of Malmo. Yeah, that's behind us. So let me... Okay, let me take off and then we'll spawn over the Malmo. Yeah, so the airport is like miles away from Malmo. And then we'll go to Kenya. Where can we see some animals? You can actually see animals in the simulator, so... If anybody knows where we can see nice giraffes and things, we can go fly there as well. It's so windy, man. Right, I just need to get airborne, and then once we airborne, we'll spawn over the town. Oh, what? This plane literally struggles. What is with this aircraft? I'm gonna have to do some tests. Right, let's go over Malmo. There's Malmo. A big tower in there. Oh wow, there's a huge bridge. There's a big, massive bridge in Malmo, by the way. I don't know what does it connect to? Goes over the... Oh, there's another, to Copenhagen Airport. It connects it right to the Copenhagen Airport. That's quite cool. Don't know why is this big building in front of me, but that's where we're heading. There's obviously a port in here. Really windy today as well. But if we follow that bridge on the left, we would flew all the way to the Copenhagen airport. That looks like docks and maybe a train stations or something. I'll just do a nice loop. Do you guys see the visuals quite nice, like the bottom right corner, or should that be made bigger, or do you want to rather see the cockpit inside? Yeah, we'll go Kenya, Nairobi, yeah, no worries. Yes, that's a huge bridge. Let's see if we can just reposition over the bridge a little bit. Where's the bridge? Oh, right below us. There's the bridge. Oh, it's right in the middle of it. So the Copenhagen airport will be right behind us, right? Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, Chris. It's a little bit windy, and it doesn't look like a big gap in here for the aircraft, but let's see. I did land at the bridge before, so let's see if we can fly right through it. No, we're not doing too bad. The water looks so real, so good. Reflections and everything. Okay, let's go Kenya, Nairobi. Should we do water landing first? Or should we go under the bridge? Both. Gainer snacks. Right, let's go to Kenya. Let's see, boys and girls. Kenya. Make sure you subscribe again, because when I'm gonna fly Boeing, maybe today or tomorrow. Nairobi, and then you can get notification and join us. Okay, so let's go to Nairobi. HK. Oh, it's cloudy in Nairobi today. Can't see anything. Let's see if the weather clears up a little bit. It's not really exciting. Not seeing where I'm going. So, where are we? Because the airport. So I'm over Nairobi National Park right now, coming towards the Kenyatta airport, and Nairobi is on the left, so let's make a left turn. Yes, definitely not really nice weather today. Kenya slumber. Why is it such a rubbish weather there today? Yo, spicy. What country? Scotland. I'm from Scotland. Turn off the weather. Nah, below the clouds now, looking not too bad. So we're just gonna head towards the Nairobi. Now, in Nairobi, you see the animals. Let's see, nice and close. I don't know, there gonna be animals. Well, there might be animals, but I had animals walking on the runway before, so hey, you never know. There might be animals, right? Hold on, this is a national park. You would think the national park will have animals, right? Right, let's fly over the city center, and then we're gonna go nice and low over national park. I wanna find some animals. I'm not giving up. Today I'm gonna find some animals, and then we'll land next to them. maybe what animals can you find in Nairobi? I'm gonna spawn us a little bit quicker because it's gonna take us forever to fly there. Right there, here we go, over the buildings. The aircraft is too slow too. Nigeria, Lagos. You use ILS system. I don't use ILS system in this aircraft, I use ILS system in the Boeing. We have a national park at the city and Nigeria, Lagos. Okay, so let's fly over this park first, and then if we don't find that, we'll go to Lagos. Right, there we go. That's over the park now. Let's have a look. And we'll fly towards trees, maybe. Land on the expressway. Too late. Buffalo. Alright, let's have a look. Maybe we can find some. Oh, I see animals. All this. Is that animals or is that stones? Hold on. Is that rocks or is that animals? I don't know. I'm flying way too fast. No, I think that's rocks. Yeah, that's just a lot of rocks. I was too excited. Prematurely excited. Why there's so many rocks in this park? Google said Kruger National Park in South Africa. Yeah, I did. I was in South Africa before. I saw giraffes and things like that. So there's definitely animals here, but just need to find them. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. So there's something there. Let's turn right there. That doesn't look like rocks. That looks like animals to me, I think. I'm gonna land. I've got a feeling this is animals right there. Bunch of animals. Could be stones otherwise, but let's have a look. Oh crap. Not very flat terrain now, is for sure. Wow. Okay. Bear with me while I'm taking under control this landing here in the field. The fields are not very flat for sure. Right, I think we're heading towards the animals right there. In Nigeria. Or Kenya. Where are we? I don't even know where we are now. Where are they? The hell? I was just dreaming? Or they're running away from me? There they are. Yeah, definitely animals. It's just what kind of animals are they? Now normally they run away from you, so let's see if we can get close. Get to Microsoft 2024, Paul. Malmo National Park. Where those animals are running away from me? Stop running! They are definitely there. I can see them. I don't know if you guys can see them at all, but keep running away from me. Are they buffaloes? Buffaloes? I'm just gonna have to fly right through them and crush into them because they're running away. Nothing like taxiing around looking for animals. Now those ones are dodgy ones. They're running away. I'm just gonna go full power and see if we can skim them through, right through. If I get up to speed. I'm gonna be faster than you. Watch. Oh crap! No. There's the animal. What is it? What is it? Tell me what it is. A cow or something? A buffalo. I'm chasing some butt. What the hell is it? That looks... Oh, I just bloody hit the tree. Oh great, we're stuck now. Damn animals. We can get away from here. No, stuck on a tree. Right, where are we going next? Because I'm stuck. Stuck in the bushes. I'd say this looks real. Yeah, this is cool. Nice simulator, thank you. Right, where should we go? Someone said something. Masai Mara. London. Yeah, let's go London. Let's go UK. EG. AK is Gatwick. Lima Lima is Heathrow. EGLC is London City, I think, so we'll do that one. There we go. Jamaica. Where are you from? Scotland. Inverness. Luton. Yeah. We've got London Control online. So we can tune in London Control 127, frequency 127.105. There we go. There's the London. There's O2. Oh, Stirling not far away, yeah. That's a PA38 Tomahawk pipe. Let's head towards the city center. London Control, Golf, Bravo, Victor, Lima, Papa. Messing around over London today. Permissions to not talk to ACN. Quag 6-4. What was it? 6-5. Six four six five, so it was. The way you fly, you're not a pilot. Well, guess again. I am a pilot, but I'm in the simulator, so I can mess around. Hey guys, like 30,000 feet instead of 8,000. Yeah, that's fake. Yeah, it's a simulator. It's this other guy, I have no idea what he's doing. So we're in London, let's go to Buckingham Palace. Do you even have time? Yeah, because it's a simulator. There's London Eye. There's the wheel, right, just flying towards me. Yeah, it's right in front of me. And it's even spinning. Can you see at night different color? Oh, it's blue today. try not to crash into it. Last time I tried to fly through it, I crashed. So there's a backing palace right in front of us. Oh my! Oh, how cool! My wings are blue as well from the reflection. There's backing palace right in front of us, or below us actually. Let's turn around. There's Big Ben. Can I go to? What did someone said something? Philippines, Twin Towers in Philippines. Where's that? I need a town or a cow code or something. There's a BT tower right there. Actually, let's fly some at night in London. There's the London Eye wheel. They are projectors, yeah. Yeah, it's a real cockpit with a Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's a BT tower. Wow, let's go to BT tower. I can see aircraft landing in London Heathrow. You know what, guys? It's like 4 o'clock. I'm gonna probably land somewhere in a minute. You're gonna come to Inverness, Riley. And then I'll probably jump in onto the Boeing for a quick flight. If you want to join later on in about half an hour or so, make sure you come back and we'll do approach to the airport we did earlier on a Boeing. The BT tower looks rubbish. Supposed to have a BT written on it. This guy needs to fix it. There's something red. Let's fly towards the red and see what's that, stadium or something. Where are you gonna fly? 737. I can't remember what was that airport. I can't. Oh, Tivat in Serbia, Montenegro. That's where we're gonna fly. Just a nice approach. So. We'll fly the 77 in like half an hour or something. I just need to do a couple tests on the other simulators. Yeah, probably 5 o'clock UK time, so like 40 minutes maybe. A big red stadium. I don't know if that's the airport I got up there or not, so I'm gonna have to land somewhere. Don't call that for the simulator. Tomjet is not even talking to the guy anymore. Tak scroll lang napalipat pa pag-awo. I don't know, I don't use proselyte. I'm gonna have to flip the tank, I'm really gonna... doesn't matter. Okay, I thought this is some kind of airport here, but this is just lots of rides. I'm gonna find somewhere to land. A field landing. No airport inside here though. Unless I head towards the London City airport. Yeah, we're gonna be landing in a minute. I think I'm gonna head towards London City. Yeah, let's go towards London City airport. And we'll just land there. This guy got no idea what is he doing. My God, what a guy. If you don't know how to fly, don't fly him at all. I mean, come on. Yeah, we're just landing in London City in about 5 minutes, not even that. Hold on, I'll be back. Alright, London City from up ahead. Let's land in London City. Should we land at day or night?
London, hello, good evening, Airline Airport 411 Lima, can we get a CDC? Around a 411, maybe handle just 2 seconds before you back. Big range out of 1 descent now, flight level 250.
Alright, night it is.
After 16 Yankee descent, flight level 250, double by Logan, speed of 290 knots for Gibraltar.
Oh, what about evening? No, that's not evening. No. No. Ah, that's all bright. I mean, that's not even evening. $350 people watching. I don't even want to disconnect anymore. Ooh la la. Oh, señor. I said, just landed in London City, and Make sure you subscribe because I'm gonna maybe use some brakes, right? Be handy to brakes. And because in half an hour, 40 minutes, we'll jump into the Boeing 737 simulator and then make sure you join us back in for another flight. I think I'm just cutting through the grass here. Oh well. Where my landing lights is like invisible, man.
Seabird 1310, show you indicating flight level 312 now. Your clear level was 290. What level would you like to maintain? We are just trying to come back to a final 290 with a speed of autopilot.
Load on stream for 500. Not sure what that means. I'm actually gonna check our YouTube stream quickly.
November, turn right, heading 240 degrees.
Yay, Tomahawk. BZG3 Foxtrot. Yeah, Tomahawk. Nothing wrong with Tomahawk. It's good, eh? 6 people on YouTube watching. 395 on TikTok. I think it's better if the real one playing.
160, level by Sabre, Lufthansa 62 Yankee.
Oh, we're just gonna park somewhere here at the London City Airport, which is very empty today.
Speedbird 1310, when you're ready.
That is a simulator, yeah.
To be level by red, sir. Down to 230 to be level by Wisconsin 300. Tomjet 10 November.
Oh, we were flying all over the world today.
0 degrees.
But in half an hour or so we'll jump in onto the Boeing 737, so make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, TikTok, wherever you're watching on, to get notification when we go live in a minute again. If you wanna see a proper aircraft, then yeah, you're welcome to join us for a Boeing 737 flying a full-size cockpit.
Speedbird 891, descent flight level 160, level Sabre. Tomjet 10 November, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descending 2,000 feet to Tomjet 10,
Negative 3,000.
3,000 feet, Tomjet 10, November.
Yeah, we just landed in London City, so we're just gonna park here.
10 November, cleared ILS approach, runway 15.
Tomjet November.
Tomjet 10 November, cleared ILS approach, runway 15.
Cruise ILS 15.
You fly on VATSIM if you can't even talk on VATSIM. Forgot your call sign at the end, yeah? Thanks, Krieging. There's the 80 squawk, hahaha. Squidward.
Birmingham Tower 118, decimal 305.
This guy's not even replying to him. Right guys, so we're gonna go quick daylight. Boom! Welcome to London City. Oh man, we've been flying like for 2 hours here, I think, isn't it? How long is this live stream? Someone just landed in Birmingham Tower. An hour. Hold on. Yeah, an hour 50, so almost 2 hours we did.
Contact 118.
We almost did the 2-hour session today.
Got him, man. I'll put it in taxiway standby.
I don't know if you're being for real or no. Go to Toronto. Sorry, mate. I'm just gonna go into the Boeing 737 now. So make sure, guys, you join us in about half an hour or so, about 5 p.m. UK time. Make sure you subscribe, and then you get notification when we go live. We'll go live inside the Boeing 737 cockpit in a minute, and we'll do a nice arrival. I'm gonna shut the engines here.
Ryanair 411 Lima, is the type Boeing 737.
Yeah, so we'll be into the Boeing 737, do a couple, well, one arrival, one touch and go, and then we'll do another flying. We'll see. It's slightly different. It can't just spawn instant like here. So do a little bit of. No, this is not at home. No. Right, guys. Let me sort out a couple things. Test couple sims. I'll go to master test, and then I'll start up the Boeing and have a we fly on a Boeing. Thanks for watching so far, and I'll hopefully see you shortly again.
Memang pacar tak ragu dah. Jujur penyakit paling tak ada ubah. Sifat-sifat yang berdui di meja. Memang pacar tak ragu dah. Jujur penyakit paling tak ada ubah.